Well, we set sail from Padstow this morning. We left at about 4:30. It was quite feisty when we first came out. We're blowing a westerly, northwesterly, 4 or 5 at first, dropping down now to 3 or 4. It was cold, so cold, and I didn't feel great. I felt quite seasick this morning. I think it was just not having my sea legs, spending a long time in Padstow Harbour. It's awful when I come out. I always suffer with seasickness. But hopefully I'm feeling a little better now. And we're getting some fantastic views of Land's End. We're about to change course soon, so I better get off camera. But having a great day. There's a bit of fog just as we're coming towards Land's End. But only a little, it's just on the tops. It's been quite a feisty run today. I think I haven't really got our sea legs. We've been sailing in company today. We met some people in Padstow Harbour called Kerry and Carol. They're sailing with Honda, and they're behind us. I don't know if you can see them. They're in the middle of the shot. Nice. There's been so many lobster pots. There's one there. Got to keep a keen eye out for them in this weather. The sun is out. Oh my god, it's warming me up so much. I was absolutely freezing. But the sun is now out. I've got so many layers on, I should get lovely warm and nice and quickly. I've warmed up a lot, but I think the skipper looks quite cold.
It's cold.
He is cold. He's in the shade, and I am in the sun. Around Land's End. Conditions have settled a lot, and in the distance there you can see Kettle's Bottom. We're taking the inshore passage. Cuts off a lot of distance. You can see Mayneck there, Bight. This side looks quite dull, but it's mainly because we're sailing well, and it's shading the side of the boat. We cross over to the other side. It's dazzling sunshine. And it's beautiful. We've spent the day coming around Land's End. It's been a really nice afternoon. Once the sun come out, it was glorious. We sailed all the way around. Alan's just now lining us up for an anchor. Well, lining us up so we can go on anchor. I'll show you where we're headed now. The destination we're aiming for is this one. It's St Michael's Mount. We are actually going to head. It says that the anchorage is on the west side of the harbour. So we think there's the harbour wall. I can just see another yacht. It's a bit blurry, I think. Just to the right of our jib is anchored. So we're going to head in here somewhere. We have to look out for, there's an underwater submerged cable that's marked with some diamonds. So we don't want to get that. We're aiming for a 3-metre contour. Well, here's our final anchoring spot, right under St Michael's Mount. Wakanda, who we've sailed in company with, are there behind us. They're anchored up too. It's a beautiful spot. The harbour wall is very clear, just there. And we can go in there tomorrow in our dinghy and go and have a visit. It's quite exciting. What a stunning morning. We woke up on anchor this morning. There's St Michael's Mount. Oh, I'm not even panning around to the sun. It's so bright. Here's the harbour wall. Local town. You can see the reef. You can see the mist just hanging in the air this morning. It's so calm and still. Look at it, it's just wonderful. And there we go. The full morning view. The skipper's very busy this morning, making us a delicious, full-cooked English breakfast at anchor. What a treat.
Not the sort of thing I do every day. I don't do this for all the girls.
You say that all the time. And here it is, that cooked breakfast.
Oh yeah, look at that.
In its full glory.
Bit of bacon with it.
And apparently I've got to eat it while it's hot. So here we go.
Glorious start to the day today. We're in, where are we? St Michael's Mount. Tish is having a nice cup of tea on deck. Enjoying the early spring sunshine. Can't be bad, can it? Not a bad start to the day.
So, we've just come in via dinghy, St Michael's Mount. The skipper's ashore. He's done the gallant thing and stripped them shoes off.
This is the
to pull me in.
the glory.
The glory
The
feet.
glory and glamour.
Here we are in the little harbour. Pretty. The entrance. Yacht Seagull's over there somewhere. After that gallant behaviour, we've had to get him back into his shoes. We've walked the dinghy up the beach, but his feet were fairly muddy, so we've rinsed them off. Now they're in his shoes. The next job is to carry this tender. You can see the harbour wall. We've got to carry it up the slip here, tie it at the top. We're off to explore the gardens and come around the corner. Oh wow, Alan went before me. There he is. What a view. Look at that. You can even see in the distance the lizard. That headland sticking out there, that's where we will go around next.
Okay, Tish is very excited about this flowering succulent. That's all I know about it really. But it is very impressive. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
What a view.
Sorry?
Where we are in the gardens, we can see just peeking through the trees a bit of the castle. The gardens are awash with beautiful spring flowers just swaying in this breeze. It is really pretty and the birds are really singing. A very beautiful spot and peaceful. Alan's found himself the perfect resting spot. He's just enjoying the view, and you can see the castle magnificently in the background. There's an old pillbox on the island. If I come inside, it's a bit dark to start with, but you get the feeling of what it must have been like. I bet you can hear the echoes inside this chamber. But if I look out of here, you can see the sort of sea in the distance. But this one, there's the peninsula we came around yesterday when we sailed in. Fantastic piece of history. Still here, not demolished. I'm going to make my way out and find Alan. Should be out here somewhere. And there he is. It looks like this is our entrance. Oh my God, there's so many steps. Up and up. This garden is filled with stunning plants. Oh look, yeah, succulent that's flowering. Look at that. The lady did say there would be a lot in flower. Just such a stunning garden. Today, I have to say, it's warm. It might be spring, but we're actually in shorts. Just a blaze of colour. And down there you can see the pillbox we were in earlier. I think Alan's made his way up. There's a few people in the garden today. There he is, conquering them stairs. I think I better catch up.
Well, because we've got plants growing out of the wall as well, we couldn't really...
Well, we made it to the top. It's quite a long way down. But the views are definitely worth it.
Look at that sucker.
I know, these are amazing plants, aren't they?
The size of this one.
Our poor viewers are going to do nothing but look at plants in this episode. Full of secret little passageways and paths. Glorious day. And what's really nice is there's lots of plants here that wouldn't survive elsewhere in the UK. And in this lovely south-facing garden, it's just so warm and it smells lovely. All these plants, I have to say, my mum would really love this garden. It's just breathtaking. It's like a secret doorway. Oh, look at these. Beautiful silvery colours. Look at that. Lovely terracing. And probably quite a unique view of the castle. It smells wonderful in here, by the way. Well, this is one part of the visit we won't have to do. Some intrepid people have decided the causeway is flooded. They're going to get back anyway. They're just going to walk. They're paddling their way home. Whilst we've been off exploring the island, the harbour is now flooded. Our dinghy is somewhere in that corner over there. Due to the nature of the sea in this area, this harbour area and all these cobbles, they all had to be lifted and relayed after reinforcements were put down. And they did it by photographic evidence to make sure they all went back in the right place. Apparently the seawater had started to build cavities underneath, and it meant that the structural integrity of the harbour was not sound. An amazing project. Here's the harbour wall. I'm going to explore, because I think Yacht Seagull is just the other side of this wall, and we should be able to see her appear. I'm up. That's not her. There she is. Look at that. There we are, with our anchor, bobbing away. Our friends are still here. This is their boat, Wakanda. It looks like Carol's on deck and Kerry.
We're just off now to Newlyn. We've been anchored off St Michael's Mount. We've just been to the garden, which is fantastic, and now we're going to spend half an hour just poodling across because there's a bit of a blow coming through tonight and we don't want to be anchored in a sort of 30-mile-an-hour wind, so that's the plan.
Well, we're moored up in Newlyn Harbour, primarily a fishing harbour, as you can tell, by lots and lots of fishing boats. There's going to be a bit of a blow tomorrow, so we've come in here to shelter.